right? But JR is my guy, man. That's my nigga. And I ain't one of them. That's my brother one day and saying something different the next. Like JR is my guy. Like we still talk. I still talk to Courtney. I still talk to Kay. Still talk to
I
Kayla.
love Kay. I
Yeah,
miss Kay, the
that nigga.
Nigerian.
Yeah, yeah. I will out to Chicago. Hakeem want to interview K. If you can get K.
I love Kay.
Man, Kay is Kay is really protective about her space and showing her where she shows her face. I could reach out to her. I could put the make the introduction happen for sure.
Yeah,
But
because
she
Hakeem would love to
Kay
interview
is
you.
Kay special. She over there with Themis and Thought. I don't know if she's still doing that, but I know she was over there
No,
for a
Things and thought she that, but she don't come out all the time. It's like once every blue moon. But she's
yeah.
over there with Things and thought. Yeah.
But people don't like Kay ain't no man who you see Kay as like Kay is that. That's who she is in real life.
and
For
and I
real.
loved her for it. You know what I mean? Listen, I used to I used to remember when she used to do the little freestyles on the rap on the Facebook group. You see?
Hey man, hey, hey, that's the one thing with me and Kay. We gonna chop over some music, man.
You see what I'm
We
saying?
gonna chop, and I'm talking about like the most abstract, the stuff that you don't think she would know. She knows
Oh
it
my
like bar
God.
for bar. Yeah,
Like she was spitting Mob Deep one day. I said, yeah,
yeah,
I rock with her.
yeah,
I
yeah,
rock with
yeah,
her, man. Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? She was really, really, you know, I loved her. I loved her. And man, I want to mention this girl. I used to like this other girl, and I used to, but it just was bad how she left. I used to love Tawana too, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tawana.
Tawana's
Tawana
my
was cool.
nigga, man.
I
I fuck
love
with
that
Is
Tawana.
girl.
she still around? Is she still
Yeah,
around?
Tawana is over there with E Black. She does
Oh, okay,
what does she do?
nice.
We
Shout out to E Black.
strongly agree to disagree. But let me tell you, man, niggas got Tawana effed up, man.
Yeah.
Tawana really about that action. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Number one. She really is from the crib. And she's just a fool with it, man. She don't, man. Hey, she Gucci, man. All that stuff that people have said about her and all these rumors, people, man, I think she just gave him another baby. I hope they stop. Uh, but I think her youngest is like a couple months old, less than a year. I can't remember, but Tawana good, man. People got her effed up, man. She living her best life. Like fuck
Shout
what
out
y'all.
to her, man. Shout,
As
hey,
she
Hakeem,
should.
Sherry Bryan going
Yeah.
in on you. Sherry Bryan going in on you.
No, no,
Oh,
she they know I
They
love
just want in
wait.
the
Slim Jim
chat that
too,
know
baby.
Hakeem.
You know I
They just
love
give in the
Slim
chat
Jim.
that
Oh shit.
know Hakeem in the chat. So like they
Oh
went to
damn.
school together. So they
Oh shit.
going in on Hakeem
I
on
thought you said
Facebook.
Bomb Cherry for a minute, but you said Sherry Bryan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not Bomb. Shout out to Bomb Terry, but not Bomb. Not Bomb. So
Yeah.
what one final question for me, because I know Joe, we have a main topic that John want to hit.
Oh shit.
Um, oh yeah, pause. I forgot. Pause on that. Um, your relationship with Kevin Samuel. How do you meet Kevin Samuel? Because you met Kevin Samuel through Lapeef, or you
Yep.
met him outside of Lapeef?
Yep. So I didn't have a relationship with him outside of the show. Like he came on the platform. I'm grateful though. Like one of the things that I wanted to tell him, and I'm glad I got a chance to tell him, is how impactful that "Things Your Daddy Should Have Taught You" video was, even for me as an adult man. Watching that video, being reminded of some things, and being introduced to other things, like that was helpful. And I think that's required viewing. If you can get past the language in it for young men, I think that should be required viewing. But I met him on the platform. Obviously, fam from Detroit had a relationship with him. And Jr. had a relationship, and Courtney definitely had a relationship with him as well. But I didn't know him, or no, I didn't know him like that outside of the platform. But I am grateful that I did get a chance to interact with him, and then act like if you look at some of the questions that I asked him, like those were questions that I really wanted to know, but I also thought it would be beneficial for some of the audience to hear too. But I am grateful that I got a chance to tell bro, like man, that things your daddy should have, man, that video should be at like 1 billion views by now.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
I need to go
not,
back and
but it
rewatch
should
that
be.
video. I need to
Listen,
go.
all these women that got issues with or had issues with Kevin Samuels, I mean, say what you want. Put that video in front of your sons. Go back and watch that video. That's the basic fundamentals for a man. He gets into hygiene all the way down to how to properly wipe your tail.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
a very, very dope video. Very dope video.
Yeah, to me, that was one of the videos like chipped me on. It's like, oh, okay, this video, okay, I'm gonna pay my
Yeah,
membership on this one because
yeah.
it was just very, very valid, and that just kind of changed my life in a little bit in a way. But
Yeah.
yeah, man,
That's
good
what's up.
brother.
Shout out to him. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, because
Definitely.
because a lot of people was wondering, because a lot of people wonder how was able to get on Lapeef, but it was through Jr.
Well, well, so here's the thing though. If you look at a lot of the larger content creators, this is what I
Mm-hmm.
learned in this space. And even if I had really thought about it, I would have known better because they do the same thing in the music business. Think about Drake. What's the first thing Drake gonna do? Find out who hot regionally and jump on their record. That's the same thing these
Correct.
big content creators do. I did ask Tommy Sotomayor when I saw him in a particular space. I said, "Man, you over here a lot." I wasn't being disrespectful. I was just saying, like, you over here a lot. Like, are you over here because you see this is what's popping and what's bubbling, and you trying to get new energy and this that? He said, "Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing." He was very upfront about it. I was like, okay, I gotta respect that.
Yeah, because a lot of people say he's over there on Not So Risky channel. A lot of people are like, oh, Thomas Sotomayor, he's not relevant anymore.
Man,
He's
shout
trying to
out
get
to him.
relevant again. But shout out to
Man,
him doing his thing. Him doing his thing. Shout out to him.
but this the
Uh,
thing though. People will always say that stuff, and then they'll tune into him, right? Like
mm,
because we don't understand how business works. How we don't understand that your network is your net worth. Let me say that again. Your network is your net worth. So he's you could say like he's fishing for content because that's even for me in my limited mindset, that's what I was thinking. Like, oh, you just fish for content. Even when Kevin Samuels would come over sometimes, I'm like, hey, you hear something on Thursday night and then hear it repeated on Kevin Samuels. So I'm like, wait, hold on, wait a minute, right? And then you understand like when you're doing business again, because it's mutual. Kevin Samuels knew what he was doing when he would show up on that platform. He knew what that meant. He knew what benefit JR stood to gain from hosting him and allowing him to speak uninterrupted and showing deference to him. For people that's like, oh, what would they say? Something like, oh boy from Detroit ain't go off on KS like that or something like that. I don't know. Or oh, y'all got quiet when he came over there. And you don't understand business. You don't understand business. So it makes good business sense to let the man talk. It actually makes good business sense to have him there speaking for as long as you can have him there speaking, right?
facts.
But
Facts. That is fact.
but when you
Go ahead.
have a limited mindset and you only looking for your gotcha moment, your gotcha viral moment that don't pay dividends, then yeah, cuss him out and tell him how wrong he is on average at best. And ignore
Yeah,
all the things that he was actually right on. So, did I agree with everything Kevin Samuels said? Absolutely not, man. When he introduced
yeah,
that domestic discipline, I was like, man, I wish I would put my hands on Boot Thang. And man,
yeah.
I already know how that's gonna end.
Basically, yeah,
People don't understand.
on the
Really giving
live
y'all free
somebody.
game. He's literally giving us free. He's
Yeah,
literally giving out free game. Y'all pay attention to what he's saying, and that's what people don't
But
understand how a proper etiquette goes when it comes to the panel. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, like, we gotta learn. You gotta learn how to build with each other, man. You gotta learn how, like, it's just as much benefit for Tommy Sotomayor to be in the space, and because men by and large, or at least older men, I would say that because the more I talk to these young bloods, I'm like, dang, y'all don't even understand proper hierarchy. Like that concerns me.
yeah.
If an elder, okay, I'm 50, right? But if one
Yeah,
of my
good.
uncles who is considerably older than me, if one of my uncles come on this platform, fam, I'm finna show deference. Or let's say not even my uncle, because that's personal, right? If somebody older than me, Nightish is 53. Nightish could come on the platform. I'm a defer to him because he's like a bigger brother than me,
Yep.
Yeah,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
That
Facts.
don't make me weak or I'm less than a man because I'm showing deference. No, that makes me respectable. And as many times as people was like, oh, really, you a good guy and this, that, third. Like, I'm supposed to not be a good guy. That's coded in my DNA because you don't like it. Because you think I'm being taken advantage of. Here's the thing. I could be on this show with y'all, stand 10 toes down and go to sleep easy tonight because I'm
yeah.
a good guy and I never portray myself to be anything different. Other people got to wrestle with the mirror for themselves, for the person that they portray themselves to